Neo has a new song where he speaks about someone learning his secrets.
Yep. I love
Talk
Neo,
about it.
by the way.
Uh-oh, hate is coming.
I just want to say that.
Context first. Context first.
Well, what do you want me to? What
All
context
right,
do
I
you want
got it.
me
I
to
got
give?
it. Before you react, so for those who don't know, this weekend, Neo dropped a song called 2 Million Secrets. And there is a damn near 7-minute music video slash short film that also came out. And that's what we're about to discuss. And so go ahead before I just wanted to give them context before you let your
Oh,
hate
shit.
off.
I don't know what hate you're talking about. I was about to say I love Neo. Um,
But
I've loved Neo for a very long time. Um,
but
since the beginning. Um, and I still listen to a lot of Neo's music as if I just heard it for the first time. Love Neo. Love Neo. Know all the words to most of his albums.
this how y'all know hate is coming. Because she started with love. A lot of love.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the song. I just think the movie of it all is funny. Um, the acting was poor. Um, I watch a lot of crime dramas. That's very much my thing. I love a crime drama. Them FBI shows, they got about 1 million spinoffs of them FBI shows. I watch all of them. So I'm very familiar with this scenario where he's gone undercover, um, to try to catch somebody in some shit,
Uh-huh.
and then it blows up in his face because he falls in love with his mark, and then he turns on the people he's supposed to be working for slash with. Now, this was just terrible acting. Um, Also, I didn't need this because I would imagine that the real reason Neo is talking about 2 billion secrets is because he be lying and cheating on his women. Pretty sure
Yes.
that's what this is supposed to really be about.
Yes.
Neo, you're not fooling anyone. If you had done a movie about you cheating on a woman, we would have all been like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." This was weird and a waste of a lot of money. I could tell that a lot of money was spent on this. Not enough money was spent on acting classes, but a lot of money was spent on the production itself. And I didn't care. But the song is cool. The song is cool. I like that Neo's showing his head now.
I'm
Because
sorry, what?
he's showing his head now. He never used to show his head. He always used to wear a hat.
Oh, hat
I,
fishing shot.
I like that. I appreciate that. He's leaning into, a confident older gentleman. And I appreciate that. I don't mean old. I mean older because when Neo started, it was over a decade ago. So that's why I say,
Like 20 years ago.
right. My perception of time sometimes is, but
No, no, no. I don't think it's quite 20 yet, but if not, we're coming up on it
we're
because
coming up. Yes,
Neo, yeah, we're talking about 2 decades in the game. You know what I mean?
right. Because I was listening to. I don't even remember all the titles of the albums. I just know that I used to be a file clerk in college, and my job didn't require me to speak to anybody but just be in a mailroom all day, and I'd be listening to Neo all day. And college was a very long time ago for me at this point. So I I love Neo. I'm gonna listen to anything that Neo does. But this
2005 is his first album, In My Own Words.
that would make sense. That would have been the album that I was listening to when I was in school. So I just what was this movie? I realize I'm distracted by the movie, but
Yes,
he did it. Like he gave that to us,
he did.
and now I have to react to it.
That's true.
So maybe he should make more Christmas music. That was good when he had done the Christmas album.
You don't like this song?
I don't have a problem with the song. The song is fine. I just think the rollout of the song is weird. I don't I wish he hadn't made that movie thing because it's distracting me away from the song. Um, I do see squirrels, so I can't. I don't
Squirrel.
need right exactly. So I don't need a movie like this to distract me. What I need is if you're going to give me a movie, I need it to enhance the audio experience, and it didn't do that for me. So
Okay.
sorry. And I love Neo.
Nothing to be sorry about.
Want to say that again. I love Neo. I did not love his Tiny Desk performance, but I love Neo nonetheless. He's been disappointing me lately.
Wow.
What did you think?
Well, let's start at Tiny Desk,
Okay.
which was the rollout for this song.
Yep. That's true.
Now, he ends Tiny Desk by saying, "I want to perform something new for y'all that's not even out yet."
I like when
And
artists.
he does a little bit of 2 Million Secrets. And that felt misplaced at Tiny Desk.
I can see that.
That felt like, all right, I guess. But the song was cool, so I was like, all right, I'm not mad at a new, slower Neo song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something that, shows his artistic skills,
Yeah.
shows his creativity, shows his pen, which we know he has an amazing pen.
Just
And
incredible writing before he released his own music.
yeah, for years.
Hmm.
So Nia was one of those writers who were getting paid to write songs for labels as a 9 to 5.
Yeah, and he also wrote. I'm not gonna say it because I always end up saying this person's name. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh,
Never mind.
okay. Um. Anyway, he debuted the song on Tiny Desk.
Hmm.
Tiny Desk was a while ago.
Yeah, a couple months
So
ago.
then everyone was excited that Neo dropped a new song on Friday. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm excited too then. I love Neo's music.
Yeah.
I'm a Neo fan. I'm gonna go listen to this. But then on my way to listen to it, I got stopped at a red light. That's a joke, a metaphor. And I heard there was a video. I said, oh, then I'll just watch the video. I'm not even gonna go to this streaming sites. Let me jump on the YouTube
Yeah.
and hit play. And actually, I lie. I was sent a snippet of the music video because it said that Neo was like, turning up for this one. And when I saw the snippet on Instagram, I heard the song and I was like, this ain't a new song. I know this song.
Right.
And I was confused. I was like, ain't this song already? Doesn't this exist already? I know this. And then after further research, I discovered this is the Tiny Desk song.
Right.
So I said, oh, okay, all right, all right. Then I don't need the video. Let me just throw it on the headphones, zone in, and just listen and consume this new Neo. So I like when artists turn their pain and their problems
Music.
into something we could bump. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Same.
And Neo is great at that. Whether that is to the left,
That's what I was trying
or
not to say.
I know, or if that's I don't want to know, If you're playing me, keep it
Keep
on the low.
it on the low,
So
'cause my heart can't take it anymore. Don't look at
you
my
had the brush. You had the brush ready.
don't look at my brush. My brush is
Ancient.
yeah, it's janky.
That's all right.
It's janky, but you
Anytime I hear the word janky, I think about Drake.
know, he
He
janky.
said, "Oh, you promoters are janky."
He's janky too. It's fine.
That was on one of the timestamp songs. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
um, all of that to say, I like when Neo gets in this zone, when
Yeah.
he takes his pain and his life experiences and gives it to us.
Yeah.
And I think that's really the fly shit about artistry. Nas even said on the song, they say the artist who truly suffers, his shit is the best.
I agree. I
So
I wholeheartedly agree with that.
so I was like, okay, Neo, we know about the public fallout between you and your lady.
Yep.
We know that you were cheating. And as of late, it looks like he's embracing polyamory.
Pumpkin eating.
Huh?
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Oh, okay, got it. Listen, we're cake eaters now. I didn't know if there was a new term,
He is a cake eater.
He was being a cake eater, yeah. So this was smart. I thought this was a smart way to address what happened, kind of take accountability, kind of.
You're
He
saying
didn't.
kind of, but then he made this stupid video.
But I'm talking about the song.
The
I didn't get to
song.
the
Yeah.
video yet.
True.
So the song, I'm like, okay, yeah, I see that, all right.
Yeah.
She saw a bunch of stuff she shouldn't have seen. And you messed up. You wilded out. She
Right.
has every reason to hate me. Yes, yes,
That's
she
it.
does.
Yeah.
I
That's
said, oh, this is good.
yeah.
And then we were gonna pod. I said, oh, there's a video. Let's watch the video. Unbeknownst to me that this was damn near 7 minutes.
This long.
We didn't need it to be this long. We didn't need this fake Agent Smith thing. I don't know why people are obsessed with this Agent Smith stuff, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. But honestly, can we put it to bed? I know it was a movie with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, and now Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, has turned it into a TV show and it's doing very well. But we don't need every motherfucker don't need to be Agent Smith out here. Like, y'all could just be whoever you are. Or a new character. You could be Mr. Brown, Mr.
But
Moore.
is
You could be Mr. Gonzalez.
is it
You could be Mr. Howard. You could be Mr. Anybody.
but is it Mr. Smith because his last name is Smith?
Okay, maybe.
That's what I thought. Um but also
I'm saying I didn't
also
like the video.
okay.
I didn't need the video. I agree with you. Um, it was a weird video. And also, oh yeah, Schaefer Smith. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, his name is Smith. But I also think that people just have always had an obsession with the Bonnie and Clyde type of story.
Yeah, but
So that's what this felt like to me, like when he turns the tables on them and he protects her. To me, that felt like living out this Bonnie and Clyde fantasy, like he's holding the
yeah, which is gonna
cup
lead us to the next song, I guess. But
right, but
eh.
niggas been obsessed with the fantasy of Bonnie and Clyde for many many.
No, you're right. I agree. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying I didn't need it.
Yeah,
I didn't need it. And unlike my co-host, ladies and gentlemen, I am not looking for Oscar award-winning acting in a music video. I expect the acting in music videos to be terrible because they're music videos.
I wasn't looking for. Okay, hold on. I was not looking for Oscar award winning, but mediocre at best would have been lovely.
It's a music video.
So what? So
Uh,
what? going to go out of your way to make a music video into a movie, because a music video is music, they turned this into a movie, uh, albeit a short film, but they turned it into a movie at the point where you've now increased the production value of this thing. Then yeah, and okay, correction, I don't know his name, but the boss in the thing, he's fine. I've seen him act plenty of times. He's great. Homegirl was terrible. Just, I don't know who she is. She was terrible. I was trying not to direct my critique at one person, but she was the one who was pretty awful. I'm your partner. All right, girl. We got it. They gave her too many lines. That's really what the problem is. They gave her too many lines, and it wasn't good. And it was like like a lot of this wasn't necessary. I mean, all of it wasn't necessary, but like even if you were going to do it, a lot of it could have been taken out. A lot of it was fluff. I'm sorry. Neo could have gave us a very simple, I cheated and I'm sorry type of situation in the video, and we would have all been fine with it. Because guess what, Neo? We didn't forget. We know you cheated. That's why you're writing the song about 2 million lies. Like we know secrets. You call them secrets. I call them lies. I just
I wish we named our episodes because that would totally be the name of this episode. You call them secrets. I call them lies. Come on, how could you not press play on that episode?
But yeah, I just feel like this was a reach. This y'all had some extra money in the budget, and y'all said, we're gonna spend it.
That's it.
That's what this was. So I don't know. It's fine if that's what he wanted to do. If it made him happy to do this and try to create some sort of fantasy story around something that we know the truth about, sure. Whatever makes you sleep at night. Just give me more good music and I'll be fine. I don't really care about the video, and I don't ever have to watch it again.